In 1970, Yunus was a professor at a university in Bangladesh. There, he was deeply struck by the poverty of the residents and the abuses they faced when it came to receiving loans to start their own businesses, like being charged unaffordable interest rates. So he decided to offer loans out of his own pocket. His proposal received such an avalanche of requests that he created a financial institution, the Grameen Bank, commonly known as the People's Bank.
I tried to follow the conventional banks, how they do it. So I look at what they do, and I decide to do the opposite. They go to the rich, I go to the poor. They go to men, I go to women. They want to go in the city center, I go to the remote village. They want collateral, I said no collateral. It's free from collateral.
His main clients were the women in the town, who were often denied a loan to start a business because no one believed they could pay it back.
One of the issues that we learned from Grameen Bank, that human beings are born with unlimited creative capacity. That's what we have done with the poor woman. She's illiterate, never went to school, cannot read, cannot write, one little thing cannot write, and removed from everything that happens in the rest of the world. She is totally away from everywhere else. So we went to her and we found out she's a very creative person. Once you give the idea, she can develop a business, never did a business before, never held money in her hand.
When the professor realized the difference this loan made in people's lives, he began documenting their stories.
Where she was born, how she grew up, what happened to her, when she was married off, how many children she had, what domestic problems she faced. So we know all the issues relating to that person. So we published them in a book, several of those things. So we try to understand what it means to them to hold the money and use the money and change their life and so on.
For the second time, Yunus traveled to Rome to join the International Meeting for Human Fraternity organized by the Vatican. Last year, he was among the Nobel laureates who signed the Declaration on Human Fraternity in St. Peter's Square.